Hi guys, it's Rachel here, and I can't believe we are at day 11. So day 11 is my 55th suggestion, and that was from Laurie, and she said Wendy and Leo. So I'm going to do it over 2 days because Laurie's other suggestion was the Celtic Craft Studio, but I had a look at the Celtic Craft Studio and for a tutorial, but there was really just journal flip throughs, and I didn't see anything that was particularly different. Like I would like to do something that I haven't done before. So Laurie's suggestion is going to be divided over 2 days. So for day 11, I'm going to do my take on one of Wendy's wonderful tutorials, which I really haven't done, I don't think, ever. I want to do all of her tutorials, but I never get round to it. So this is a good opportunity. I'll link the one that I watched. I can't remember what day it was. But basically Wendy was using her, look, we all have all these are all scraps of scrapbooking paper, and I've got a bit more over there as well, that are left from when you cut down and create your signature. So what Wendy did was she attached them to glassine bags. Now I'll just grab, I've got some glassine bags here. These are 9 centimeters by 15. I don't know what inches that is. That's 3.5 inches by 6 1/4 inches. And then, but I also thought I might, I might not attach it to that, but I've got other things here, other bags. I've gotten into a bit of a mess, which is no surprise. I've got other things here that I could attach them to, is what I'm thinking. I've been given those, no, they're big bags. Well, there's no reason why we couldn't, that's folded. There's no reason why we couldn't just do something similar on something like an envelope. So I'll put this, I'll get an envelope, and I was looking for, I don't know why I can't find things. Here we go. One of these. I thought one of these bags could be nice too. So let's see how many we can get done. Maybe we'll do 3. So I've got a new bag of, what do you call them? Glassine bags. Okay, so pull these out. I'm sure something else will come to me afterwards. Of course it will. Right, so I've got my, okay, here are my bags. So obviously they're all different. I think I'd have it, maybe I'll have it that way. They're all different widths, so we're going to have to cut our paper. Well, Wendy did them so they were flush. So for example, I can trim that one down, and that one will work there. And then, yeah, she did them so they were like the edges were flush. I could use this one, although I won't. It's nearly there. Here's one that I've was a bit left over of Franken paper. Well, that one's perfect for there, so I put that one there. Franken is Nick the Booksmith when she stitches her scrapbooking pieces of paper together. I mean, we're not lacking for scrapbooking bits and pieces, are we? There's heaps in here. Now let me just see. I'm going to find one. So I could have that one. No, I won't use that one. I'll just find one to go with that. See, that's nearly, oh, that's about the width of that one. Let me just see here. Oh, that's already the width of that one. Well, why don't I do that one? Now, I can't remember the measurements you gave Wendy. You know how it is. I just don't remember. So oh, that's already folded over to, oh, that's folded over to be signature. I can use that. So I won't do it exactly the same as Wendy. I'll just have to wing it. And they're narrow. Sorry, guys. I did want you to see the choosing process. that's nice. This one. Why don't we use... Well, they're slightly narrower. I mean, I could use that one. Or do we want it flush? I mean, look how beautiful that is. That's almost perfect, that one. That is almost perfect. Why don't we use that one then? Okay, so we've chosen the 3 pieces. I'm thinking I'm going to use this piece. Yeah, I might put it on that side. Yes, that's the side I'll have on the outside. I won't use that one because I had, you see, you could go through your scraps of scrapbooking paper and find pieces that are already almost there. That's the good thing. Now, I'm not going to measure. What I'm going to do is do the bodgy way of measuring and put it like this. Line it up. And I'm just going to put a little marker there and trim it off. And I think this is about a good length, this one. Right, so this one I think is a good length because you need to have some, you want to see a little bit underneath. I can't remember how long they were, Wendy. Maybe like something like that. I'm just going to make it up. Now, I want it about the same length. Although this bag, yes, this bag is not longer. So the same length would be good. There. Trim it off. This is my favourite way to measure, is by just using your pen, not a ruler. There, trim that bit off. Okay, so that's going to go with that one. And then this one, now how, that's pretty much, I probably want it about the same length there as well. And I think I'm going to trim off the bottom bit. I think I'll put it on that side because that side looks straighter. There, and then I need to trim it down. Oh, no, that's not my width. Just a minute. Had I made a mistake, I would have just used it on a bag. This was the right width. I don't need to cut this one down. Okay, good. Right. So that bit's done. Then what we need to do is fold it. Now, how much do I want to? Let's see, how much do I want to see there? I'll probably be happy to see about that much. I can't remember what you did, Wendy. Anyway, I'm going to do it that much. So what I do is I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to grab my bone folder. Right. So that one's going to go there. And then what Wendy did was she glued them on the back here. So what do I want to see with this one? I think I'll fold that bit over and have... No, I think I like it more like that. Nope, I'm going to turn it around like that. And again, I'm just going to eyeball it. It's about a little bit less than an inch. That one's less than an inch. What I'm going to do is just measure it like this and fold it over, more or less. Okay. I might just put a little marking there where I have to bring my glue, because I'm not going to put my glue all there because then it would glue shut. I need to put my glue on here. And then the same with this one. So I'll just put that in there. About that much. Yeah, about an inch. More or less. I'm going to fold this one. Hopefully I didn't fold my bag. And I need this. And I'm just going to put a little bit of a marking about where to put my glue. And I'm going to PVA it, I think, because you want it to be strong enough, because you're not going to stitch there, are you? Because otherwise you stitch your bag closed. So you need to use your good glue. Wendy used Fabri-Tac, but I don't have Fabri-Tac, so I'm using PVA, which is just a white glue. It's Vinaville. It's quite a good glue. It just doesn't dry probably as fast as where did that come from? Fabri-Tac. So I'm just going to grab this so I can smush it about a bit. Make sure I've got good coverage, and then attach this. I'm just going to bring it down a tiny bit from the top so there's a bit of space, and I'm going to glue that down like so. Yes, there we go. Okay, great. And then that will dry now, and that flips up, you see. It's not finished. That's that bit. Now, let's do this one. Just being careful not to exaggerate with my glue because I am going to spread it about. Okay. And again, I'm going to glue that one down. So, yep, this is different. Wendy used glassine bags. So I've done one glassine bag, but I'm also going to do the craft coloured bag, and we'll decorate that. So there's also was another Wendy request. It was, and that request was my take on Wendy's botanical sort of theme. So that the wording of that one was different. So that will be a separate, different, done at a different time. And then here I can actually put the glue, because I don't have any bits cut out, I can actually put the glue on here. And so at the back it's got to attach, that's got to attach there. So let's put this here like so, leave a little bit of a space where the, see there where the crease is. Just going to slide it over a little bit. And so this one I'm sticking to the envelope. So the envelope will stick to, oh, crooked. Still crooked. Rachel, pull it. Very crooked. There we go. That's better. So the envelope will stick down in a journal, and then you'll have a side tuck there. So what I might do there is also just snip here a little thing so you can see. I don't know if that's halfway, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So that's that. I could do run a little stitch across there if I wanted to with this one. Oh, I probably could on these too, because you do have a bit of leeway. I might do that. Just stitch across there to make sure they're really attached, even though it'll all be glued down. So now we need to make, what Wendy did was she made little paper booklets. Now I don't know the measurements, so I just have to make it up again because, you know. And let me just see, I have a thing. Of course it's at the bottom. Of course it is. Of course you're at the bottom, aren't you? Okay, got you. So, I just wanted to see if I had any bigger scraps of paper in here that I could use. No, I don't want to put those in, not those. No, I put a bit of tea-dyed stuff in there because otherwise I never use it. Here's a bit, we can use a bit of this as our pages. And we'll use some tea-dyed paper, I think. That's what Wendy did. Got a stripy one there. A lined one, I should say. It's not stripy. Now I have to work out, I didn't pay attention to that part, did I? I have to work out, Wendy put a little booklet here. I think in this one, I'm going to put one going down that way, and these ones I'll do one opening that way. So, what do I need? Put my piece of paper there. No, put my piece of paper here. Put a marking, like so, and rip it. Very bad crafting here. Very bad. What about if I put it there? Things in my way. And let me see if I fold that in half. Well, anyway, I'll fold it in half. That's what it's going to be. Okay, that one. And then I'll do another one. Don't need too many pages. I might just put a little marking there again. Hopefully it's fairly straight. It's just scrap paper. It doesn't matter if it gets 10 out. I'm thinking I might also put some of this there as well. This won't be quite as long, although I could. See, this one came in the packet creased. I could put them in singularly. No, we'll have a shorter page. I'll just fold it like that. I think that'll be enough. And then Wendy, actually, I think she said inserted them into each other like this, and then just stitched across. But we'll prepare the other ones first. Let's just have a look at the length. Where's my thing? This is it. They might be too long. Yes, they are too long. I'm going to... Oh, and too wide. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll trim. Now that they're smaller, I'll do one at a time. I can trim them. I'll make them about... Yes, I'll make them about 3 inches wide. For what I've got, for my glassine bag, they're going to be 3 inches wide. I'm looking at the wrong... Oh, no, that... Which one am I doing? Which one was I doing? That one. Okay, I'm getting confused now. Rip that off. And this one. I think I was doing that one. Anyway, I'm doing this one now. I wasn't doing this one. I was doing a different one. I wasn't doing that one. I think I was doing that one. Oh, well. Anyway, I've got to trim some off the bottom as well. So, you don't want it to go down below your fold there, so I need to trim off quite a bit here. Where's my fold? There. About that much I'm going to trim off. Maybe I could measure this one. That could be good, couldn't it? We'll do it. No, not. We'll do them 5. 5. That's a good idea. Do I have 5 on this? Not quite. Where's 5? It's over there. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put a marking on there. Why wouldn't you mark on 5? Okay. Right. So we'll prepare our pages. I'll just put those Now we'll put them inside each other. That's what we'll do. And then they will be stitched across, but I'll prepare the other ones first. There we go. Now let's check. Is that going to fit in there? I think it's still too long. We don't want it to be that long. So 5 is too long. I'm going to do 4 3/4. I'm going to try and do it all in one hit. I'll probably regret that decision, but here we go. Got it. Okay, 4 3/4. Okay, that's good. That's going to go in there. And now I better do this one. Now this one is, how wide is this? One's wider. So I think I might use my rule and make a measurement. How about that? So I'm going to do it, I want it to be in a bit. I'm going to do 3 1/2. I'll probably forget my measurements. 3 1/2 by, I'll do 4 1/2. 4 3/4. I think I said 3 1/2. I think this will be good just folded like that. It's very creased, but that's how it was. Adds to the beauty. 4, 3 1/2 here. And I'll adjust. There we go. And then we need another. I don't have any more tea dyed paper, so let me just see how much this one would be if I folded it that way. Oh, that would be good that way. No, it wouldn't. So this way. How much will I be chopping off? About that, if it's okay. So we'll do 3 1/2 with this one, and 4 3/4, and then we will do, I'll leave that for the other one, and then we'll grab another piece. Got a bit of tea dyed paper here. Now this one we'll not do, have to do it this way. Now I've worked it out, guys. So these ones I'm doing like this, and the other one I think I'll do folded differently. I'm changing my mind. That's that. Okay, so 3 different pieces of paper for this one. And we'll just slip that one in there. So obviously if you had lots of scraps left over, great way to use up your scraps. So that's going to go there. Now this one. One's going there. This one, now Wendy did them, yes, this one I'm going to do in a different way. They're going to be that way folded, opening out like that. So I need to do, my width is maybe, I do 4, yes, 4, and my height will be 5. So 4, 4, and 5. And I'm going to use these, even though they're different height, doesn't matter. So I just have to cut them down to 4. 4 and 4. Okay, now we're in action. Great. So now we're going to grab, I'm just going to put all of these in my basket over here. I've got a little sorting basket where I have to sort things. Okay, now I'm going to put my zigzag on. I don't have any fancy coloured thread in there, just beige. I like the stripy. It's kind of patterned. Or maybe I'll fold it that way. So you can see the tea dyeing. These were tea dyed. There, and put that one in there. Now what Wendy did was, and I don't want to do zigzag, sorry, I'm going to do straight stitch. She didn't stitch down the center because she found it was too bulky. like she didn't open it out and stitch down the middle here. She just stitched it down here and then glued it down, and then you bend them back. So I'm just going to do that. Do a little back stitch. You could zigzag. Maybe I'll zigzag the next one. And do the same here for these ones across the top. So I might put my zigzag on. So it looks nicer. And then the same across the top of this one. Okay. And that's a good way to sort of, so you can prepare these beforehand. Okay. So that one goes there, this one goes here, and that one goes there. Okay, so then what Wendy did was she glued them in. I think so. I think that's what I saw. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to I don't think I need to. Oh, they're very stuck. It's already dry. See, if you smush the glue around and thin it out, it dries really quickly. It really does. You don't have to have Fabri-Tac. Spend all that money. You can buy PVA glue. Okay, so hopefully that's kind of straight. And I'm going to put it further up away from the fold, so you can see there. And that's going to glue in there. And I'm going to grab, just for the time being, a couple of clips until it's stuck. It'll be stuck down in a minute with all my faffing that I'm doing today. Okay, and then that's going to go there. So I'll get my glue again. Now, with the glassine bag, I liked Wendy's thought process in the sense that it's a, you know, it's a thin, like it's see-through, so you can put something nice in there that you can see. Whereas with the other ones, I'm just going to put those on there to make sure that sticks. It's not perfectly straight, but you know me, doesn't matter. What do I say? Doesn't matter. Oh, aren't these colours lovely all together? That's going to go. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Wendy. And then I'm going to glue this one here. And put this up here. Oh, if you wanted to round your corners, probably should do that. I was going to round my corners, but I've just realised I might have trouble doing that now that I've stuck these in. So, cuckoo. But we'll try, because I will try, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Now, you can't see through this bag, so I thought I might decorate this bag a little bit. Okay, so let's grab some things. Put that over there. And see what will we decorate it with. Well, this is this was some deli paper that I got. One of my entries was wrapped in. No, something was wrapped in it. Not one of my entries, or maybe one of my entries. So I actually did the jar. I actually tea dyed. It was a little bit warmer. It took a few days to dry. I did have to help it along a little bit. I'm actually even enjoying the grungy bit, so I think I'm going to glue that there, but I need a little bit of old book page to go underneath it, I think. So, yeah, so I did, and I got a really nice pattern on it, and it's got a very nice texture. So I'm going to use it in my collaging a little bit. Maybe for a change, I'll put the writing. I just want to see which one I want to use. Do I want that one? Yes. Okay, so I need some of this, and I need some. So what I did with my Pritt glue, this is one of the ones that I had finished. I dug it out. I've got to tell you, way to get distracted. Can I find it here in my garbage bin? I cannot. Oh dear, I don't know where it is. Oh, I had it in there. They're really deep. There's a lot of glue left in there. So I dug it out with the back end of a brush. It's a bit mushy. Maybe I should, I don't know. It's a bit mushy because I dug it out and I put it in this one. I just might use the brush. The brush has gone hard. It was a very El Cheapo brush. But it's actually good that it's hard because it's spreading the glue for me. I've got a lot of glue on there. That piece of paper is not going anywhere. Now, I'd been meaning to do that for quite some time, was to dig out the glue from the glue stick. And I finally did it, and I was really surprised how much glue is in there. I don't want this to stick to here. Maybe I'll just get another one. Fold it over. Okay. So literally you could, as you finish your glues, just refill another glue. Okay. I really like the pattern that I got on there. That there, like that. I might even go a bit cray-cray, move these out of the way, and stamp. I just want to trim these bits off here. Okay, not that it really matters because they could just glue down onto a book. Okay, and what would I stamp? Probably some script again. Excuse me while I lean across. Don't look. I'll use that one, or I could use this. I've got lots of script stamps. Maybe this one. And I'm just going to do it. I think I'm just, what colours do I have here? I haven't used these. Got mild lavender. No, I don't think I want that. What have we got going on here? I think I might just do brown. What have I got there? I wonder what the green looks like. Should we have a look at the green? I haven't even opened it. I want to see what the green looks like. Just going to stamp it on here. You never know, I might like it. I do like it. I'm going to do green. I'll tell you what green it is. It is Bundled Sage. Just so you know. Now, which way is the up? That's the up. Just put this over here. I'm not going to put it everywhere. Maybe there. Oh, I think it moved. Oh, that's all right. A little bit there as well. There we go. It's very subtle. Okay, so we used Bundled Sage. I didn't say what one I used yesterday. It was Weathered Wood. Weathered Wood was the one I used yesterday, just to be a little bit repetitive. And I'm going to put those back in there upside down. And I might blot this because, as you know, on these sorts of glassini sort of bags, they take a while to dry. Okay. Yep, I did a little bit of blotting there. Okay, and then, well, we could do a botanical stamp on there like yesterday, or otherwise we could decorate it with... Oh, what about a sticker? I never use the stickers. Let's try and grab it. Oh, it's heavy now because I've sorted all of the stickers out. They are all sorted. So I'll show you what I did. So in here, I haven't got stamps. Oh, I've got a few stamps in there, but look, all the stickers stickers, because I never use them, because they were such a mess I couldn't be bothered to sift through them. So they are all in there. And now I've got nice flower stickers here. I don't know if I've got any big enough. Oh, these. See, that could be quite nice there. And I'll put a butterfly up there. I can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. Yes, that's okay. There we go. So I put a sticker there. And what butterflies do I have? I'd like a butterfly. Oh, I don't want that one though. I got excited for a second. This one. Yeah, that one's pretty. Try and get, oh, got it on the floor. I was trying to get it into the bin. Move this out of the way. That's that. Okay, so that will close like that. And I feel like I need to put something here. See, that's done now. So it opens and you've got 6 pages, I think there are there. But I want to put something here. Let me just put these back. Put those on my garbage bin. Or in the garbage bin. How about that? Now, I think I want my other ones. I might like a little bit of this. I'm just spending my whole time shuffling things around. I'm going to put it, I always just like a bit of book page, you know that by now. Maybe I'll fill that one up again. I'll just keep that one. That one can be the one I keep filling when I finish my next glue. Very good. And then put that inside. Love that bird. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm going to put that there. I like the colours. That's just cut out of a bird book. Goodness knows which one I cut it out of. Oh, and it doesn't have a tail because it didn't have a tail. Oh, it was attached to another bird. So if I put it like that, we'll trim it off. I seem to have a thing against the tails, don't I? Well, I'll just trim it off, you see. That way the bird is coming into the scene as per usual. There we go. And I'm thinking, oh, they're on the floor over there. They fell down. Just a sec. Just grabbing a few things. I'm thinking something like that. No. Don't know what I'm thinking.